Hey guys, and welcome to another edition of Jesse's Junk Mail. For those of you that have been wondering where I've been, I took a couple of weeks off. The fact of the matter is, there's no sense in lying. The channel's still fairly new. It's a vlog, so I'm just going to be honest with you. It's a little bit of my feelings. Started the channel, really didn't have a direction that I wanted to go in. Felt that the content was kind of just not there. So did some brainstorming and didn't come up with much. As you know, we had the election. Everybody knows how I feel about that. The election is over now, and now we've got all these wonderful things to talk about. But the fact of the matter is, I did miss it. It was constantly on my mind, but I just don't know how to make it work. So I'm just gonna wing it, and hopefully it will work. So let's talk about it for a minute. Hats off to Donald Trump, the presidency. I was up until 3:15 that night. Wow, it's been a long time since I've seen 3:15, guys. I could not believe it. But given the choices that we had to choose from, I'll take it. I'll take it. I know a lot of people feel very strongly about this, but you know what? I just don't care. You're entitled to your opinion, and it's not that I'm being insensitive, but personally, when I was in the voting booth, I wanted to ask myself, who do I believe is going to do the better job? Who do I believe, when it comes down to it, is going to have me in their best interest? And it wasn't Hillary. But there were so many to choose from. I was really surprised how many names were on the ballot for the presidential vote. It was crazy. But so as you've seen, people rioting and whatever, protesting, whatever. Look, I even saw in the news, one of them got run over walking out in the street. Dummy, stay out the road. It's that simple. Why would you, this ain't Ferguson? Stop. Peaceful protest, guys, peaceful. I get it, you're upset. Peaceful. Now, the one thing that does bother me, I think it's incredibly disrespectful, and I think you should stop this hashtag not my president. Ladies and gentlemen, let me explain something to you. Donald Trump is going to be the next commander-in-chief of this country. That's how our democracy works. He won. He is your president. I didn't like Obama. Didn't like him. But he was my president. And had Hillary won this election, she would have been my president. We are Americans. If you can't stand by us, then maybe you shouldn't be here. I'm not judging you. I'm just saying, if it's not your president, what are you doing here? Now, on to the second part. All those people that said they were moving if Trump got elected, now granted, I'm still not for him. Don't get me wrong. I don't know what kind of job he's going to do, guys. But I think he's going to be better than Clinton. But all you people that said you was moving, put up or shut up. Don't make idle words. Don't chit-chat. Don't threaten somebody because you believe you're so important that what you think matters. Get on the boat or the plane or the yacht, whatever it is, and just go. Go help another country. We'll figure this out without you, I promise. How disgraceful is that if your candidate loses, you'll leave the country. Everybody breaking down and crying. I have never seen such nonsense in my life. Do you guys not realize that this is America? The Supreme Court said gay marriage is legal. That's a wrap, guys. I wonder, how do you guys think this country is run? You people that are my age should know this stuff. But it's that generation right after me that is cutting up. And they had that sense of entitlement. You weren't ready for the first woman president because you don't know how to act, obviously, when you lose. I ain't throwing shade. I'm just saying, if what I have to go by is the evidence of what I see, I'm very disappointed. And I ain't mad. I'm just very passionate. He won. Let's get on with making the country great again or keeping it great, whatever you want to call it. I've lived a pretty good couple of years. I have no room to complain. I have been insured. I have been employed. No handouts here. But what I was disappointed in, and I want you to hear me, Christian people. I want you to hear me. As a pastor, I'm supposed to be all things to all people, but y'all are pushing it. For those of you that were so pro-Trump, you took to the social media. You said all manner of things that were negative. Shame on you. We are to be an example of Christ. Shame on you. Now, I realize I'm not the perfect example either, but come on, guys. We have to keep each other in check. What's wrong with y'all? Posting all kinds of crazy stuff. Your candidate won. Congratulations and hoorah. Now sit back and watch the show. But unacceptable. You know what? Do me a favor, guys. The next time you get in your feelings, get away from a keyboard. Stay as far away from the social media as possible, because that's what I want to talk about again. The media. Do you guys realize that the media has us in such a negative state in this country that other countries make fun of us because they know that whatever it is we're going to throw out is going to make us look like a bunch of clowns? Get out your feelings, America. Come on, let's go. You upset because he built a wall. I don't think he can build a wall. I don't see how that's going to work. But I bet you he comes up with something. He's going to come up with something. That much I can guarantee you. If nothing else, I think we're in for a good show. Look, like these are ratings. But yeah, stop with the negative on the social media. You know, I used to think Facebook was an absolutely wonderful thing. I love to sign on and see what everybody was up to. And then over the past maybe year and a half, yeah, probably a year and a half, I watched people use it for informational purposes. And the information they were collecting was not good. They were sharing hateful things, sharing awful things, sharing terrible, terrible news stories and whatnot. Isn't the world bad enough without you sharing that garbage? I'm just asking. What do you think you're doing by promoting negative footage, negative stuff? Now, funny stuff's different, but the negative stuff, people feed on that, guys. Come on. Use some common sense. But stop letting the media drag you along by the nose. I'll just grab that big old nose. Grab you along by the nose and start playing with your emotions. Christians, that's for you too. Some of you Christians got no business being on social media. You have absolutely no idea how to handle social media. None. In fact, I get happy when some of y'all say, oh, I'm going on a fast from social media. Good, just stop. I ain't mad. I'm just saying it's making us look bad. So we've got all that going on. As you can tell, I've really been in my feelings the past couple of weeks. It's been a very rough thing for me. I want to make sure that I stay on a positive note because I do not want to give the wrong representation of Jesus Christ. And I'm pretty sure that I will, but I don't mean it, guys. I really, really don't mean it. I want more of him, but in the process, I know he's accepting me as I am. And whatever it is I am, I want to make a difference. Be it in my town, out there, for somebody that's watching this that no one has told you, I love you. Wherever it is you are, whatever it is you're doing, I love you. And the reason I love you is because of Jesus Christ. He loved you first, just as you are. You dirty, low down, raggedy, Thank yourself. I love you. That's what's wrong with our country, guys. That's what's wrong with our country. We no longer feel we have the freedom to love people. I'm only going to love you if you do something for me. That's our mentality. That's not the way this works. None of you have anything that you can give me of any value. So I want to keep it positive. I want to keep it posting. So what have I been up to? We went bowling. We didn't do so much tennis because the city courts, they're not, something's wrong with the lights. I don't understand it. All the parts didn't come in. But the lady on the phone was super, super nice to me. She was just an absolute doll. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. I just wanted to touch base with you guys. Those are a couple of things on my mind. I'm going to try and put out more content over and over again. Oh, talking about that, World of Warcraft, favorite game. It's going good. I'm back into the grind just a little. It's kind of getting a little easier. We met a couple of people through this little YouTube thing. They're on now, so it's going really well. So I'm blessed. We're having a lot of fun. I don't get to play as much as I'd like, but we're having a lot of fun. So yeah, that's it. Let me see. Was there anything else? Was there anything else I wanted to talk about? Was there anything else? No, but I'm sure I'll think of something. I'm almost positive I'll think of something. But look forward for great things, guys. One way or the other, we're all in this together. You can make it difficult, or you can make it easy, however you decide. Doctor told me once, a good friend of mine, he said, Jesse, the only thing certain in life is change. You can either change with it, or you can get left behind. The only problem is in our society is people don't want to be left behind, so they stand out there and they burn buildings and break glasses in stores and block up traffic. But I hear if you block traffic now, you get run over. So maybe your peaceful protest should be on the sidewalk. That's just me. I'm not judging. Get in the road if you want, but don't be surprised. You know, these Trump supporters, they ain't very sensitive when it comes to the road. So just be careful with them. We're living in wonderful times, exciting times. But for you protesters walking in the road, you living in dangerous times. Now's the time to get to know Jesus, because I got a feeling some of y'all gonna meet him. Y'all keep cutting up. God bless you. Guys, this has been another edition of Jesse's Junk Mail. You can email me, Facebook, Twitter. I don't know what we got. I don't even know what's all up there. So just find me where you find me. If you've got something, put it in the comments. Let's give it a subscribe. Let's give it a like. Give it a dislike. Do what you got to do. But whatever it is you do, I love you. God loves you best. Be blessed. Y'all miss me. Admit it. Y'all really did.